What is going on, guys? We have a lot of stuff to tackle real quick, but yes, there's going to be one of the best pieces of gear in the game available for free from an event, so do not miss it. If you haven't been playing, or you have friends that haven't been playing, make sure you log in and get this. You don't want to miss it. I think they actually fixed those banners, so let's talk about it. The new featured Final Fantasy Brave Exvius summon is going to be this year's holiday Christmas units, Levinson and Lucas, limited time only. They're coming out this week, the 19th. Major boost into the drop rate. Now, this does look like the new banner style. It's going to be limited to 8 per player, but I think that this is much more in line, exactly in line, I think, with what we're used to at the 25k step-ups here. As you can see here, the 5-star rate up has gone from 5% to 7%, with on-bannered up to 2% instead of 1.5%. It's still going to be a 2-lap step. Okay, so 5,000 lapis step 1 for a 10+1 summon, with the 5-star ticket that we were getting in the last 2 step-ups. And then step 2 is going to be a 5,000 lapis with a 9+1+1 summon, so you still get the guaranteed rainbow. You're still going to get the TMR Mughals. But the big change here is, instead of it costing an insane amount of tickets for a guaranteed featured unit of ×8, it is down to ×5. So this is pretty much the 25k lapis for the guaranteed featured unit that we're used to from the 25k lapis step-ups, because you get a ticket each time you do a 5k pull here, which is 5 × 5, 25,000 lapis here. You can also trade in 3 tickets here for a 20% chance at a guaranteed featured unit, and you can still trade in 10 of them to pick a character of your choice. So we're very, very used to the 25k lapis for a full lap. That's going to get you, a guaranteed featured unit, and if it's a double banner, it's going to be one or the other. That's the same thing that we have going on here. Now, the picture here does have just Levinson for the ×3, and Lucas, I do believe his name is, for the ×5, but it does say a featured unit guaranteed. So there should be a 50-50 split between the two there. I don't know if they just couldn't fit it all in the banner, but that's what it should be based on what it says here with the guaranteed featured unit. So this is much more in line with what you could do before. You're limited to 8 per player, and then you might be able to get a 10+1, the normal 10+1, to get a ticket as well. So this seems much more in line with what we were used to with the 25k lapis. I've said that as well several times here, but this is pretty exciting, because I was actually really worried that we weren't going to get anything different. Now we're going to have to see if this is going to be what we're going to be getting from here on out. I do like this a lot more, especially maybe even to the guaranteed 25,000 lapis step that we were used to, because of you getting the extra rainbow for every 10,000 lapis. Because traditionally the 25,000 lapis step-ups, there was just a lot of chaff in there that wasn't really much of a reward. You got like some mini tars, and you got just some other, make like a 10% trust Moogle in there somewhere. This is going to help out a lot of newer players with the random rainbow as well. And the big deal here, it's not 8 times tickets, it's ×5 to get that guaranteed unit. So it went from 36,000 lapis for a guaranteed 50-50 down to 25k, which is the exact match that we were talking about before when we were describing these banners. So I was saying you need ×6 minimum to be happy. ×5, even better here. Amazing stuff here. Now let's get into the units here. New ally, Global Original, Levinson. He's a hybrid damage dealer. His super TMR is Levinson's Bag of Toys. 150 attack, 140 magic, 2-handed weapon. Enables Mighty Mary, boost weapon, attack and magic when a single weapon is equipped in both hands. And it's a mace. So this thing, it's probably going to be good for him. But a hybrid 2-handed weapon that's a mace, I can't really think of any other character off the top of my head that would actually use this, because we have other hybrids in the game, but I don't think they can equip maces. So Levinson's going to probably get a big use out of this, not so much anyone else. Also, depending on what his weapon masteries are, you probably won't even need this. But going into his TMR, Mistletoe Clip here, attack +40, magic +40, boost ice, water, fire, or ice, fire, wind, and earth, resistance by 15%. This is pretty good. This is Black Fox Shapeshift Mask, both elemental resistances on it. And the reason I was saying you probably might not need Levinson's Bag of Toys, because we have equip bow or something else as well. Maybe he's, depending on his weapon types that he can use, you probably won't even need his super TMR there. And it's going to need a very, very high 2-handed variance for it to matter as well. So we'll have to see exactly what he's going to do, or what the stats on his bag of toys are going to be when we get to this Thursday when he comes out on the 19th here. Checking it twice is his featured abilities. When used every 5 turns, reduce fire ice resistance for all enemies, boost fire ice wind and earth resist for the caster. It enables reveal naughty list and reveal nice list to be used 1 time. Now reveal naughty and nice list is what it says here, but it's not like unlocked for X amount of turns. It's unlocked 1 time each there, it looks like there. So let's see what those are. No actual information on those skills here. We have Packed with Presence. When used every 5 turns, boost limit burst gauge fill rate to all allies and boost attack, magic, and damage of certain abilities for self. So traditional DPS cooldown skill. Magnus Ability. So he's going to have a Magnus skill that we saw with the Black Friday units. This calls for War, 7-star, 1 use per battle. Boost attack, magic, defense, spirit, ice, and wind resistance. It enables Snowball Fight to be used once for all allies. Snowball Fight doesn't say what it is here, but if I had to guess, it sounds like it's going to enable some sort of chaining move for your party for 1 use. So, you know, sort of some of a flavorful ability here, but it's like a very strong supportive skill. We'll have to see what it is. Remember, it's a Magnus skill, so we don't know how many times he's going to be. Oh, 1 use per battle. So we don't know how long this is going to last, but we'll have to see exactly what it is for him. This calls for War, very flavorful. I like it pretty much here. Now we have Lucas, the new ally, global original. He is going to be a magic tank, and let's check him out. Super TMR here, Fortified Curious, 70 defense, 102 spirit, heavy armor with fire, lightning, and dark resist increased by 30%. Then his TMR here is the Pridwin. I'm probably butchered that name. Defense 30, spirit 70, boost fire, lightning, and dark resist by 25%. So elemental resist gear for Super TMR. If that's up your alley, you still need some of that stuff. You're gonna be happy to have access to that. Otherwise, nothing super insane here. Featured abilities here: the Flurry Cannon damages all enemies and restores MP for all allies, so a little bit MP restoration on a tank there is pretty cool, as well as possibly a chaining skill. Elemental Cover at 7-star here. 1 use every 5 turns, reduces magic damage taken for 1 turn and boosts fire, lightning, and dark resist for all allies. And then his Magnus Ability, the Epitome of defense. Epitome, oh my goodness. 1 use per battle. Boosts fire, ice, lightning, water, wind, earth, light, and dark resist, and reduces magic damage taken for 1 turn for all allies. So this is like a Super Marie Love You All sort of. I think it was Love You All that gave you like a giant elemental resistance boost for 1 turn. He's gonna have this skill for you guys as well. These will not be added to they will not have their prisms added to the select summon pool when the summon is released. So remember, these guys are time limited units. All right. And then Tiana, Felix, Christine, Kryla, White Knight, Noel, Santa Rosalia, Tinker, Carrie, and Gilbert are not included in this summon banner, it says here as well. But you will be able to get them from EX tickets during the first week that they came out, just like traditional standard stuff. I'm really happy to see the Step Up banner changed. And we even have a bonus 5% rate to increase 7% and on banner rates from 1.5 to 2. So this is just way better than I possibly like a lot of the Step Ups we've gotten. Everything just lines up. Everything looks really nice. The math works out, and we have higher bonus rate up. So pretty cool there. We'll have to see. Players can. It doesn't say anything about the 10+1 normal summon banner. If someone, I usually miss that. Someone is always in the comment section saying that you can get them these tickets from normal 10+1s. I don't see that. I never do because I'm super blind when it comes to this stuff, apparently. But I'm looking in that the triple asterisk here, and I can't see if you can get these tickets in any other means. You must be able to, because it says limited to 8 per player. So I mean 2 times 8 is 16, which I mean that would leave you with an extra ticket if you can't get another one. But we'll have to see here. There's also gonna be a featured summon here for our old units, and featured Final Fantasy Brave Exvius summon: Felix, Tiana, White Knight, Noel, Kryla, Christine, Santa Rosalia, the MVP of the world, Tinker, Carrie, and Gilbert are all gonna be on this banner. Oh man, alright, so the holiday step up summon banner here, it's gonna have 2 steps, limited to 5 per player. Step 1 is a 3000 lapis 10+1 with a bunch of King Metal Minotaurs 20 times there. It's gonna give you one of them Holly Jolly tickets. Step 2 is gonna be a 4000 lapis 9+1+1 with a guaranteed rainbow here. But it also says here that you get one of the 5 guaranteed units when summoning a 5-star. So it looks like it's going to be on banner only. I don't know though if this guaranteed rainbow is going to be a guaranteed rainbow out of one of the 5. It doesn't say that here. I don't know if it's going to be an off-banner rainbow on this on-banner only banner. Although, guys, if I had to beg and differ, that doesn't make any sense. If I had to guess, I would say that it's going to be, since it's an on-banner only, an on-banner rainbow out of one of the old Christmas units here. So these are the old Christmas units. We're not going to go over all of them. White Knight Noel, though, he is still a magic tank, and he's still very strong. And I think they're getting ability awakenings as well as EP skills. So Savior Elf here is going to be the Elemental Battle event. This is going to be Elf off the shelf. Oh, not Elf on the shelf, Elf off the shelf. This guy looks pretty cool. All right, I'm liking it. Oh, but he's cogwheeled this bear. Anyways, guys, what can we earn here? Lapis armor plates. It looks like some sort of a reward here. Bag of Toys replica, because Levinson has Bag of Toys, of course. Armor plate is going to be a light shield with 15% HP, 20 flat defense, 30 flat spirit. That's going to be very helpful for a newer player. You know, a lot of other players may have better shields than this. This reminds me of like a slightly worse version of Sieg, whatever's Gladiolus's TMR is. Zedrich, I think. Zedrich. It reminds me of a worse version of his TMR there, which is still pretty good. Bag of Toys replica is an ice elemental 2-handed weapon with a missile toss. Missile toss allows the use of throwable items. Okay, so, you know, ice elemental 2-handed attack mace there. Probably, I don't really see anyone who's using that. We have toy elf hat. Wind resist 10%, 5% HP. Headpiece here with 10 defense and spirits. Which gives MP and spirit when equipped with Toy Elf's tunic. And then we have Toy Elf's tunic, which is light armor, which gives MP and spirit when equipped with the wind-up key. This body piece also gives 10% HP and wind resist 15. So the body piece is actually pretty good there if you're looking for some elemental resist as a newer player. It's got HP on it, it's got wind resist, so pretty decent for a new player. And then Toys wind-up key, 5% HP accessory with 5% wind resist. So nothing super insane here. Oh, we also have the old Festival Reindeer antlers and the Festival suits and the Festive Snow Globe. So, as with all elemental battles thus far, guys, you've seen, anytime you see this toy set bonus, you know that these are going to be trials in the Chamber of the Vengeful, and that's where their real versions are going to come out here. This is an elemental battle, so there are going to be character bonuses. Santa Rosalia's in there. I've got my old Santa Rosalia squad. If you guys have watched the channel, they're ready to roll in there. But none of the old 5-stars or any of the other things are going to have elemental bonuses here. And remember, the elemental battles are basically raids, except I don't think they're technically raids, so I don't expect to get the new raid summon format with the boxes, because that's technically 4 raids, even though elemental battles, in my opinion, are pretty much raids. So nothing super crazy there. Now we have Altissa City on the Sea Exploration. This is going to be absolutely insane. This is going to have one of the best pieces of the gear in the game available for you guys here. Like we were talking about earlier, this is going to give you a chance to fight Leviathan, and this is going to give you the Mughal Charm. So this thing is nuts. It's going to be an accessory with 33 defense, 28 spirit, 10% fire, ice, lightning, water, wind, earth, light, and dark resist increase, and it's going to have 50% draw attacks on it. Absolutely insane. If you're using a character that has 50% draw attacks for a passive, this will cap you out with just your accessory. If you're using a character that doesn't have any draw attacks whatsoever, you can actually make any character in the game 100% draw attacks now. You throw the Mughal Charm on, you have Moogle Plushie, and then that's going to be your 80%, and then you use Holiday's Rainbow, Wrapped Gift for another 20%, or K-Producer's Jacket for 20%, and that's going to give you 100% there. But the Mughal Charm is going to be insane for characters out there who had 50% draw attacks, who had to use 2 different other pieces of draw attacks gear to hit 100%. The Mughal Charm is going to allow you to just hit that 100% draw attacks with just the Mughal Charm. This is going to free up a lot of different equipment options for you, and it's still going to have other cool stuff on it too, like Elemental Resist and a little bit of Defense and Spirit. This thing is absolutely insane, and this is part of the other thing that we got for getting FF15 early, is we got this Mughal Charm early, and it's crazy. Do not miss out on this Mughal Charm. Do not miss it. If you haven't been playing for a while and you're just watching the video, come in, do the fight, get the Mughal Charm. If you have a friend who hasn't been playing, come in, do the fight, get the Mughal Charm. It's actually one of the best pieces of gear in the game for you guys. So we have Scorn of the Armor of Oppression as well. This is going to be a new trial fight coming out on the 19th. No, then wait, the 19th? I thought we were getting this to the 26th. I can get a ULC ticket here I'm 1 ULC away from the boy Noctis, so this is gonna be. I need to be able to beat this guy, get the ULC. All right, this is gonna be my 8th ULC, and I'll be able to snag this man up. He's gonna have the Darksteel Destroyer weapon for his reward here. It's gonna be a 181 attack great sword that's one-handed. It's gonna have a boost, I think a 75% physical damage killer for demons and 50% for stone monsters. So a very, very strong reward there as well as the ULC, a 10% trust Moogle, and some trust coins. So gonna definitely be destroying this man this weekend here. We're gonna get that Noctis, man, I'm telling you. Then we have the Awakened Warriors and Amazing Enhancements. So Awakened Warriors here, we have Christine, White Knight, Noel, and Kryla. This is gonna be a latent ability update. White Knight Noel is gonna get the White Knight 2. Let's see here. Boost HP and magic by 20%. Increase chance of being targeted by 50%. Nullify, stop, and change limit burst effects. That's very strong. Like we were just talking about 50% draw attacks. He's going to have 50% draw attacks passive. Use the new Mughal Charm. 100% provoke passively. Crazy. Silver Curtain. Boost defense, magic, and spirit, and restore MP for all allies. Reduce damage taken for all allies except for the self. So that's going to be pretty cool there. Boost defense, magic, and spirit, and restore MP for all allies. Okay, so it's got a very supportive skill here. So it's got everything but attack buff with some MP restoration. Mystic Bloodline. Enables Whiteout, Arrow, Storm, and Mystic Arts. Boost damage of certain abilities and boost equipment magic by 50% when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. You can get true dual-wield magic, apparently. Is that for White Knight Noel? White Knight Noel is getting true dual-wield magic? Whiteout is going to do ice damage, and ice damage increases that powers up with consecutive use. Arrow Storm is the same thing, but wind-based. Mystic Arts enables specific abilities to be used 3 times in 1 turn. Oh my goodness. This is going to get a multiplier increase to Glacial Wave, Eroja, Tornado, and Blizzardra. So he's going to have some more damage dealing capabilities. I don't expect him to be like top of the line damage dealer, but he's going to have some damage dealing capabilities here. And then Imminent Storm 2, when used every 5 turns, reduces ice and wind resist by 100% for all enemies and boosts damage of certain abilities. So maybe he is going to be increasing his damage for certain abilities. He's going to have 3 different EP skills. And then we're going to have Christine here. Snowbear's Blessings boost magic by 30%, damage to certain abilities, and equipment magic by 50% when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. Enables Multi-Frost for 1 turn at the beginning of the battle or being revived. So she's going to have Quad Cast right away. That's awesome. She's going to have 50% more true dual-wield magic and then 30% magic. So that sounds very exciting. I know a lot of Christine fans are out there jumping out of their seat for that. And then we have Arctic Blitz here. Deals ice magic damage, reduce ice resist by 100% for all enemies, and powers up with consecutive uses. So Arctic Blitz 2 here. Base damage 8 times mod. Stacking all the way up to an additional 10 times mod, it looks like here. So I have to see exactly what this is in game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest with you there. But definitely Snowbear's Blessing sounds like it's going to be a big help with that initial quad cast and 50% true dual wield. We have Kryla enhancements, extended lifespan 2, boost HP defense and spirit by 30%, limit burst gauge fill rate by 100%, fire, ice, lightning, water, wind, earth, light, and dark resist by 10%, and fills limit burst gauge by 5 every turn. And then Soul Search 2, 1 use every 4 turns, consumes your own limit burst gauge to boost spirit and limit burst gauge fill rate by 200% for all allies, and fill the gauge by to all allies by 15 crysts. That's pretty cool. That's a little bit. It's like a little bit of like an AOE and trust, something that like Lena had as well. So pretty interesting there. Kryla, getting a little bit extra bulk and then getting a little bit of extra utility with the AOE and trust. And then some self-limit burst gauge fill every turn as well. So, nothing new for her, but she's going to be able to, nothing super new. She doesn't have like crazy, like entrust your whole, or entrust one person's entire limit burst gauge, but she's going to be able to AoE entrust your whole party there. So pretty interesting, some cool stuff you can do with those ability, or not ability awakenings, but what are they called? Latent abilities? Latent abilities. Now we have amazing enhancements. Guys, finally, we're going to get bonus increased success rate for great and amazing success on our cacti. So it's been two years. Slap on my knee. 2 years since we've been getting this stuff. This is going to be happening Thursday the 19th. So we're going to have an elemental battle going on too. So if you want to, stack up on max level cacti, so this is the time. Get in there, fuse all that stuff. Although I don't know how many characters I have left over because I kind of gave up on it halfway through. Now we have Levinson and Levinson, the tickets that we were talking about here. Let's check this out to make sure. Let's see if there's going to be any other way to get tickets real quick. Levinson, can you use 3 tickets to get a 20%? Yeah. How to get them? Yeah, you can also get them through the 10+1 featured summons. So awesome. That's basically like almost like an infinite step up. Basically, it's just instead of every other pull you get a guaranteed random rainbow, you just don't anymore. So that's crazy. I like that a lot, actually. I think that might be better than... I think this is better than 25k Lapis step-ups, period, now with these changes. So that's crazy, crazy, crazy cool. We have Holly Jolly Lapis bundles for a limited time. You know, get some Lapis, I guess. Nice. Not me. Not me, Chief. And then the Holy Knight Amelia and Amelia bundle. Holy Knight Amelia and Amelia bundle, a special bundle will be available for a limited time. You'll be able to get Holy Knight Amelia and Amelia global upgraded. These are the two sisters. What were they, like two maids or something like that? The Gunner girls, and they have a super team right here. The Red Nosed Reindeer. This is really small. I know, guys. I'm sorry, I can barely read it, and I have this blowed up on my screen. It gives you 50% attack when equipped with a gun, which is kind of okay. Nothing like super insane there. The team are here. The Winters, the Sisters of Winter, boost attack and ice resist by 20%, boost attack by 30% equipped with a short sword or gun, which is okay. Nothing crazy though. I guess it could be up to an 80% attack. That's an 80% attack material with latent ice resist. That's pretty strong there. And then feature abilities: Holiday Blast, one use every 3 turns, damage one enemy, and boost damage of certain abilities. Starshine and Snow Melter, more damage dealing skills. So we'll have to see exactly what they are. They don't really actually say anything. They say they're global upgrades, but then no skills that are talked about are actually globally upgraded there. Maintenance is always this Wednesday, and guys, I think we got a winner on our hands. If we got a banner like this, if this was the new if this was the new step up, I would be very happy to see this. 5 tickets instead of 8, from 36,000 Lapis for an on banner guaranteed to 25,000 Lapis, which is the norm of a 25k step up. I can get behind this. You get the guaranteed random rainbow in there. A lot of the steps on a 5-step lap were very bad for steps like 1, 2, and 4. There wasn't really anything to talk about there either. I think this is better. Higher rates. Let me know down in the comment section below. It's at least on par with it, if not a little bit better, or maybe a slightly bit worse. But anyway, it's nothing like it was earlier. I think this is for the best though. I think this is the best version of a 25k-esque guaranteed featured random rainbow, or guaranteed featured rainbow unit on banner that we've had ever. So let me know what you think down below. Hopefully this is going to be the way that it's going to be to stay, and maybe they were listening to the quick concise feedback of you guys out there, due to, you know, this is falling right in line. It needs to be 5 or 6 tickets instead of 8. Way too expensive. The 20% can be reduced by 1, and that's what we have here. So I'm pretty happy and excited to see that. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for more stuff. FFBE news video out there. Stay safe out there. Oh, it's too early, man. I'll see you guys later. Bye.